Don't you guys just absolutely adore the Apple TV? And I know what you're thinking. I'm sending mixed messages here because it says sponsored by XGIMI down there, and this is their new Horizon Ultra 4K projector, and I'm talking about an Apple TV. Well, let me explain. The reason the Apple TV is so powerful is because, I mean, it's a streaming box, but it's not just any streaming box. Let's face it. It's the best streaming box. You plug this into literally anything and it turns it into a world-class streaming device. And fortunately today, we've got a hell of a thing to plug it into because XGIMI sponsored this video to showcase their new Horizon Ultra. This thing might just seem like another projector in an admittedly very aesthetic looking package, but this is the world's first long-throw projector with Dolby Vision support. That's right. One of the major things that the Apple TV 4K did was bring us access to 4K Dolby Vision content that's just absolutely magnificently reproduced. Apple really knows their stuff when it comes to color accuracy, tone mapping, getting the skin tones and dark parts of the images to look good. Now, as for the projector itself, this thing is really high-end and has been basically designed to not look like a projector. You know, everyone kind of knows a projector looks like this. Ugh, hideous. But if you're gonna have something like this that realistically can be used in a home theater or in place of a TV, you don't want it to look like that. Ugh, gosh. So the whole experience of this, from the unboxing to the product design itself, has been tailored to make this look more like an accessory than a projector. But don't let that fool you, because under the hood, this thing has some serious chops. Now, you might be wondering where the actual projector part is. Well, when you turn the machine on for the first time, you'll notice that the fabric mesh panel will slide down, revealing the projector bulb. And this is no ordinary projector bulb because, as I mentioned, the Horizon Ultra is the first long-throw projector to feature Dolby Vision support. And the way that they've done this is with a dual light technology that increases the brightness while maintaining extreme color accuracy. We're talking 4K resolution with 2300 ISO lumens. That's incredibly bright, and it's what allows this thing to display the wide range of colors. But in addition to being extremely bright, it is also very color accurate thanks to this light system and what XGIMI calls Intelligent Screen Adaptation, ISA 3.0. This means out of the box delta E values of less than 1, which is comparable with extremely accurate displays like what you would find in an iMac or a studio display. Now, setting up this projector is super easy. It's running Android TV 11 like a lot of projectors are these days, and it's a really nice system, but I want to get our Apple ecosystem in here, so I'm going to connect the Apple TV 4K. And what's great about this is just by plugging in the Apple TV, it very easily detects that we are running on a display that supports Dolby Vision, and it just works right away. You don't have to do anything or mess with any settings. The projector is also automatically set to run in Dolby Vision mode, and that's it. It's so easy. So I fired up some Apple TV Plus, and honestly, I'm amazed. I mean, this level of color detail, the vibrancy of everything just looks so good. And I will say, it's not Best Buy TV syndrome. Like, this is Apple TV Plus original show in Dolby Vision, playing on Dolby Vision. It doesn't make everyone look all blown out and oversaturated. So here's a quick demonstration to show you what Dolby Vision on a projector actually looks like. We've got a studio display and a 16-inch MacBook Pro. These are extremely color accurate displays. Obviously, Apple's mini LED is world-renowned for being absolutely pitch perfect color. The studio display, while it's not mini LED, so the black levels aren't going to be as good, is also extremely accurate. And this demonstration really shows what's so impressive about this projector, because these are devices that are specifically engineered for professionals to be able to use reliable, accurate colors. And it's really hard to get that on a projector. So that's why this Dolby Vision certification is such a big deal. So being able to watch Dolby Vision content on a projector display is really something that you have to see in person. I mean, it's hard to capture over video, especially because this video isn't in Dolby Vision. But the thing that really elevates this setup, I have to say, is the Apple TV. This thing is an absolute beast that should not be slept on. You buy this thing for 130 bucks, plug it in, and you've turned whatever display into a part of your Apple ecosystem. You can AirPlay content, you can share your screen wirelessly, you can even use whatever speakers it's connected to, like a HomePod. Not to mention that tvOS is incredibly easy to use, incredibly smooth and fluid, and the Siri remote, especially the new one, not the old one, is phenomenal. So this combination is incredible, and it's also really, really easy because obviously Apple TV is Apple TV, but the XGIMI is extremely easy to use. When you move it around, the auto keystoning on this thing is easily the best of any projector I've ever seen. It focuses perfectly and it does a great job of keeping content on the wall. And this thing also has a couple of other nice little touches, like for example, if you walk in front of the projector beam, it can detect that there's an obstacle and it'll dim the screen to prevent the laser from damaging your eyes. And you can definitely use this thing with the built-in speakers. They're Harman Kardon, it's a stereo pair, and they sound really, really good actually. But if you want a little bit more out of this setup, it does have optical audio out as well as eARC over HDMI, so you could plug in a sound bar or a surround system. It's really flexible, and the thing that I like about both the Apple TV and this projector is it can be portable, right? You can just plop it down on a table, let it auto keystone, play on the built-in speakers, or you could fully mount this thing to a wall, plug into a surround sound system, and build a whole home theater. It really can do both. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this thing, but perhaps most impressive of all is the price tag. It's $16.99. That's really not as much as I was expecting, and it's really cool that we're at a point where you can cross-shop OLED TVs and projectors at under $2,000. Man, tech is getting really, really good these days. So a big thanks to XGIMI for sponsoring this video. I definitely had a lot of fun checking this thing out. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and of course, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.